Hey guys, for today I want to show you how you can convert your MT300 3x crankset 1, 2, 3. This is a 40, 30 and 22 crankset MT300 to a 1x setup using the stock chainring. Yes, this is the stock chainring 30T. As you can see, I'm using a different kind of bolts. So this one, it doesn't wobble, or there are no gaps in between. So later on I'm gonna show you what kind of bolts I used. Just a quick look. Here it is. So later I'm gonna show you the sizes. We're gonna use a digital caliper, so you have an exact idea about the measurement. Now this is the stock bolts, and they're indeed different. Stock on the left, they have some lock or slot, something like this. So later I'm going to show you why you need to change bolts. You can use a washer, but it doesn't look good. So first, reason why they convert to 1x because of the weight savings. So I'm going to also show you how much weight you're going to save if you convert to 1x, and of course bogey points. So 751 for the stock chainring set. For the 1x setup using the Shimano 30T, it's at 532, so that's kind of locked, like 200 100 plus grams. Okay, next I am gonna show you the technique or tools that we need to use removing the chain rings. You need 5mm or 5mm Allen key or Allen wrench, and then about 14 to 16 inches long GI pipe. You need this for extra leverage. So I'm not gonna cut the video because I wanna show you guys how long or how hard or how easy to remove the chain rings. You need to start off with the smallest one, because if you remove the biggest and the middle chain ring, it's really hard to remove the granny. Believe me, I've tried that, so I know. Okay, I just not so sure if I'm getting the right angle. Okay, you need, by the way, rugs or extra, what you call this, extra doormat for protection. You don't want to scratch the chain rings and the crank arm. So here we go. I hope we have a good angle. And then you need to just slide this tube over here, and then just give me a second. We need a good angle, so just change the position like this. And go. Crank it. Yeah. Once you use the pipe, you can now switch by just using your right arm or right hand, sorry, and then just carefully, slowly remove the bolt. There. If you have gloves, much better. You can use gloves for extra protection. I cut myself long time ago. I just cannot find my gloves right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other one again, so this will take some time. I don't have my camera girl with me, so I am just doing this all alone. Right, this will take some time, guys, but again, the point is I want to show you how much time you need, how much effort, when doing this conversion, and it's kind of hard. The longer tube you have, then that'll be much better. If you have like 20-inch. Okay, so this one is almost out, and I need one more. The doormat will be really important for this kind of task. If you don't have doormat, you can improvise like rubber. Make sure you place this inside the bolt correctly, otherwise you may cut yourself. Go. Okay, I think we can remove them by hand right now. As you can see, I'm not sure if you can see, but I can feel some sweats dripping. Alright, so it's kind of loose right now. Just be very careful with the chainring. They are so sharp, it can cause cuts. This one still need a strong turn. So sometimes they're still kind of hard to remove because it does have a thread locker. By the way, you also need a thread locker later on for the conversion. But if you don't have thread locker, you can use a nail polish or Q-Tips. This one's still giving me a hard time. Okay, almost out. Okay, once you finish the small chainring, once you remove this one, then everything is much easier. This one has a ton of thread locker. That's why it's so hard to remove. Yeah, almost done with the small chainring. Also, reason why I'm doing this right now is because someone ordered 2 sets for just the crank arms, and then 1 set of the chain wheel, 1 whole crankset. And he's a repeat customer, or he ordered a lot like last week, so he ordered 3 more. I have like 110 cranksets and I am down to 40, so it's running out, and I'm not sure if we can buy another set of crankset. So if you have time and you need one, go ahead and place the order, because once they run out, I really don't have any idea when can we go ahead and restock. Okay, just one more bolt and we are all done with the 22, or let's just call this Granny. Okay, there you go. All bolts are out, and where's the I'm gonna show you there's the thread locker, the green like paint. That's why they are kind of hard to remove. Okay, so I am gonna show you, or try to show you guys, how to remove the big and the middle ring. As promised, this one will be much easier. I hope I have a good angle. You can see, I hope you can see it. 1 second. I don't have good leverage. Okay. Let's try this. There you go. Another one over here. Just be careful not to scratch the arms. So far they're all in good shape. I think one more. So once you hear the crack or the bolts cracking, then you can go ahead and remove them one by one. Again, it is much easier if you have the cranks on the floor with the doormat rather than the cranks on the bike. It's much harder on the bike. Okay, and make sure you remove the chainring going under, not going over here or on the crank arms, because it's kinda nasty. You don't want to scratch the crank arms. Okay, so it's now removed. Then I'm gonna show you the single chainring bolt. So this is the stock on the left, and then the one on the right. So first we're gonna use the stock chainring, then the bolts, and then after that I'm gonna show you the reason why you cannot use this. 1 second. Because it will cause a lot of slippage, or maybe it will wobble. Okay, so I'm going to install, this is the stock bolts. Okay, some say you can use this, but you need washer or spacer, but it doesn't look good. So I'm going to install this. Almost done. Where is the other bolt? Okay. So stock chainring and stock chainring bolts, and it's wobbling. Even though they are tight, still it wobbles. You need something like this. It's secured. So this is what you need, the single chainring bolt. I'm gonna show you the sizes. I'm gonna use my caliper. So here's what you need for the single chainring bolt. The size is at 6.4, 6.5 for the length. Oh, sorry, it's acting up. You need 6.5. For the diameter, mostly they're like standard. There are no other sizes for the diameter, but just for the record, it's 9.8. 9.8. For the male bolt, you need 8.1 sec. The length is like 8.3. Okay. So again, this is female bolt. You need 6.5. Alright, so I hope that helps you out with the conversion using the Shimano stock chainring. So this is the finished product. By the way, you need a chainring tool, but I cannot find my chainring tool right now. To install this, you need the chainring tool. Or why not? Yeah, I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna install it. I'm gonna use the special bolts or the stock chainring bolts. So we're gonna remove this is the stock. Just gonna remove it real quick. Okay, one more bolt. Alright. Let me just clear things up here. Okay, here's the single chainring bolt. We need 4 sets. 4 sets. Now, if you're gonna install the chainring, stock chainring or narrow wide, it should be on the drive side. It should be inside the crank arm, not going out like not like this one. Okay. Okay. So let's go on and install this. Oh wait. So there you go. This one fits well, as you can see. And give me a male bolt. We're gonna tighten things up. This is the part where you need to apply the thread locker. You need to apply thread locker over here, but I don't have one with me, and normally I'm just using nail polish. Nail polish will do, or Q-tips. But I don't want to do it right now because I need to sell this one later on. Okay, just 2 more bolts and I'm done. Sometimes you don't need the chainring tool, but for this you really need it to tighten the bolts. So here you go. It is installed and doesn't wobble, so I'm gonna try see if I can tighten them up. Yep, this one works without the chainring tools, but some bolts, they don't work like this one without the tool. Oh, this one works. It tightens up. Let me check this one. Okay. Sometimes we don't need the chainring bolt, or the chainring tool, but so far they're all set, right? So again, all the info that you need, the sizes and tools, they're all here, but I don't recommend this kind of setup, since if you use this one on the trail, then the chain might drop. So much better use narrow wide. But this is for testing purposes only, and for those cyclists who are curious about doing this kind of setup. Okay, so that's all, guys. Whew, 20 minutes.